It is Sunday. I can't believe it is already Sunday. We are what today? March 28th? Is it the 28th today?
Yeah, it is.
The end of March, everybody. Like, this is the end of March. Where did January and February go? And March, basically. The last 3 months seem to have flown by like there is no tomorrow. Do you agree with me,
I
hon?
completely agree with you. And I'm Nick.
And I'm Jean-Luc.
And we're the Wellness Warriors.
And I'm the one that forgot about that this week.
I know. Every week he always laughs at me because I forget.
Usually him.
I'm just trying to fix something. I'm trying to figure out how to get us spotlighted right now. For some reason, it's not letting me.
It's not. Can someone spotlight us? Can Rosie or Kim spotlight us? Because right now, Mom is.
It won't let me spotlight me myself.
Do you have to go back to the gallery view?
So keep going. I'll fix it. But there we go.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
I'm magical.
Yeah, you are magical.
Kim and Rosie have the magic touch.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So welcome everyone to our Fireside chat. We can't believe it's already Sunday. This has been a whirlwind weekend for us. As a lot of you know, we had our retreat this weekend, the Power 3 retreat.
Which went off without a hitch.
We were able to, I don't know, I can't even put into words. Not just that, we've been getting a lot of feedback this afternoon, people posting, sending us messages about how they felt, emails, and just, it's very overwhelming to actually see the impact that this retreat has had on people. So we'll talk about you guys how it went.
We'll actually let people that want to talk about it talk about it. Because I think coming from us, we presented, we've done this. So you guys, we'd love for you guys to talk about it and tell people what you guys gained from it.
Exactly. But first we'll actually go through our week. We actually had some aha moments this week. We haven't visited any workshops this week. We were off. We haven't seen, so we actually don't know the WB topic
this week. It's talk about your strengths. We did some on Sunday. We did the Sunday before.
That seems
Sunday,
like
right?
months ago.
Thumbs up for that. Is it your strengths? Talking about your strengths?
Okay, Rosie. No, Janet says
no. It's not about your strengths. Are we wrong, Janet? Or is that the Canadian topic?
That's what we are. This is up until I think Sunday is the new week. So this past week has been about your strengths up until yesterday.
So that, which would have been the week we just left today, the new topic
and
started.
Fitness.
Yeah.
So this week
is fitness.
So we're not going to touch those topics right now. We're probably going to talk about it next week. This week we'll talk more about the retreat, about things that we've kind of went through this week. 2 realizations we both had. So I think I'll go with mine first because mine happened first. So, as you guys know, we've been preparing ourselves all week. You guys have seen the posts. I apologize if there's a lot of posts. We had to advertise things, so I feel bad sometimes when I'm posting stuff in our group and it's there too many times, but we had to do what we had to do. You won't see them anymore. Any posts about the world
until the fall.
Until the fall,
when we have the next retreat.
The next retreat, you'll see it then again. But so for us, the week's been kind of weird. We've been preparing. There's a lot of things we had to do. We went live on Facebook with Antonetta. We went live on YouTube with on Facebook with
Instagram.
And Instagram with Denise and Effie. So we did a lot of stuff this week. So our schedule's been a little off. So, and also we knew that Friday we were actually going to be doing the launch party. So we can't go to groceries. So we had to switch groceries to Thursday. So on Thursday this week, it was like 20 degrees Celsius in Toronto.
Gorgeous.
It was like summer. We felt like we ran outside in a sweater. And it was not cold. It was amazing.
It was so nice that Jean-Luc and Nick did 2 5-kilometer walks on that day.
The first one in the morning, and the second one we actually walked to the grocery store with backpacks to buy the food we could use to last the weekend. So we bought, fruits, our snacks that we always have. We bought the essentials to get us through the weekend.
And we had already planned. We had already told ourselves, we know we're going to be busy. And I'm telling you, between the little times that we did have breaks to eat, we knew lunch, not a problem, but dinners, we would not feel like pulling things out and cooking.
Exactly.
We knew it.
We planned ahead, and we also knew that we wouldn't have time to actually do groceries. So we wanted to make sure to have everything ready. And so on Thursday, on our walk back, we came home, and I realized, oh, wow, just from walking today, I was like at 900 calories. I just need 100. I'll pop in a quick body attack class, and I'll start doing the class. But I already get stripped a little bit out of my outside clothes. I was in underwear.
Yeah.
So I was wearing my underwear and my t-shirt, and I was working out in front of the TV. And I was doing basically like stretching. I was doing stretches like this, like putting my legs down and stretching my back.
And I was in the kitchen talking to my mom and getting dinner ready.
And Jean-Luc said, "Oh my God, hon, I see your legs."
What I said is, I've never seen this angle of your legs before, because he's always wearing gym shorts. So being that he was in
underwear,
bikini, boxer briefs, he had tighter shorts on
And shorter.
and a lot shorter than normal, and I was actually able to see the skin that he was always telling me about, because I'm not sitting there looking.
So he took a picture for me to show me what it looked like. Let's just say I've talked about my skin issues, and I've talked about how my decision is not to get something done, and I respect those people who do. I wish I had the strength to do it myself, because
it takes courage
in
to
that
do that.
moment, my head went to, oh my God, I look like crap. I had a temporary moment where I said I look disgusting. No, but like I even worked out after, and I was doing planks, and I saw the skin hanging from the front of my legs down, and it really hit me hard. Like I felt like I looked terrible. I can't believe my skin looks like this, and I had a whole meltdown for a minute.
I was gonna say it wasn't a very long
For a
meltdown.
minute.
It wasn't a very long meltdown.
And the reason why I say that is because I turned around and I said, for me, I did this journey to be healthy and to be with him forever. And so I always equate my skin to, if I change this, it does not make me healthier. It might improve, my mental state and how I feel the way I look. It might help me get rid of those moments where I feel I look disgusting, because it still happens. But it won't make me, my goal was to be healthier. And I know that one thing that scares me terribly is I'm very active right now. If I were to get the surgery, which crosses my mind all the time, to remove my skin, my fear is that I would stop working out, and it's very hard when I stop for me to get started again. And I'm very active right now, and I don't want to lose that. So all these thoughts and these fights are going in your head, and I had a really hard time that night to get through it. I have him. He loves me unconditionally. I know that he'll never say anything bad about my skin. But I just want to lay out, what goes on in my head sometimes.
And I also want to really emphasize, I didn't do that. My intention when I showed him that was not to make him feel bad for whatever that was.
He never seen it.
I had never seen it that way before, so it was very different for me to go, wow, hun, this is, it's such a...
It is true, you do have Shar-Pei legs and butts.
It wasn't even Shar-Pei, but I was like, wow, it put things into perspective in my mind for him, realizing that I was comparing myself to him, and I know I don't have the amount of skin Nick has. At least not body-wise. Mine is all in my face.
And your
and
chest.
my chest.
Yeah, his chest.
And it was funny because I came to a different realization on, what was it? What night was that?
Friday.
On Friday night.
Friday during a dance party.
During the dance party. This is, I can't believe I'm saying this on public on YouTube and Facebook. Nick, we had, was it the dance? Yeah, we had a break.
We got dressed, we got changed,
And we were in the bathroom. And I told Nick, and this thought had been coming to my mind a few times throughout the week when we were in Zoom meetings and this and that. And this does not happen to me very often. And I can't believe I'm saying this publicly, but I said, for the first time ever, I looked at myself and I said, man, I'm a good-looking guy. And I've never...
I've been telling you for years!
Never. And it's weird saying it out loud to a bunch of people, but I never felt like I was able to say that before. And it was insane, and it was just such a feeling of
letting go?
Yeah, and I said it before, I love myself, but those words were I was never able to come out with those words before. And so now I'm saying it because I believe it, and I'm not perfect, and but I'm happy with where I've come from, and I'm happy with who I've become. And so it feels good to say that. You know what? It was the most rewarding feeling to say it out loud finally. It was so rewarding. So say those things to yourself out loud.
Yeah.
Say them out loud.
And we just wanted to share those two moments this week because, we always tell you guys, this journey never becomes... There's no magic pill. You don't cross a line and it says, you're now crossed the line, everything comes easy now. You're still going to have moments where you're going to look at yourself and say, oh, why am I doing this? My skin still looks so disgusting, no one's going to want me. Why am I doing this? I'm still not healthy. I still have blood pressure issues. Why am I doing this? Or why am I doing this? I'm on my own. No one sees me anyways. Why am I changing myself for anyone, for anything?
And I'm not doing this to be beautiful. That's my...
We're doing it for our health.
But it's so funny that I'm not doing this to be beautiful, but I finally found the beauty in me, and I'm able to appreciate what I am, and that's such a weird feeling. a weird feeling. It's not what anybody else thinks. It's me. I'm thinking this.
Yeah.
This is me. It's not about anybody else. I'm finally able to say I'm handsome.
So I know it's a very big, like, emotional kind of beginning.
The weekend's been emotional.
The weekend's been very emotional for us. We learned a lot of aha moments this weekend. We recognized some things about ourselves. I've learned some things these last few weeks myself. Like, one of the things that I've realized, and I'll share this another aha moment that Antonetta made me realize. My skill is organization, and while talking through my childhood, I realized I have been good at this since I was a little kid. As a kid, I used to create in my bedroom. My mom had a computer. On it, she had a Quicken application. For those of you who don't know what Quicken is, it's for your finances. It's to do your finances. I had created a library checkout program on my mom's financial application, and my toys would check out books at the library.
Nerd.
My second thing I would do is I actually took a map of Sudbury, Ontario, where I grew up, and I had created myself paper routes. I used to take highlighters and say, this is 10 houses, and I had created myself employees. I had created a whole thing of routes for people to deliver newspapers. That's what I would play. And then in university, I used to organize online reality games. People used to register to play Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race with me. I used to actually organize these games, and I used to actually do puzzles, and it wasn't until this month when Antonetta said and highlighted when we had these discussions about the Power 3 retreat how I'm so organized that I did not realize that is my skill.
Hacker.
No. So I'm 37, turning 38. 38 years to realize my skill. So don't worry. Keep looking for yours.
It's not even that. No.
You already have yours.
It's not even looking. It's
just
finally realizing and admitting what you're good at.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you're already good at something, you just don't admit it to yourself. You don't say it out loud. You don't celebrate it. Because guess what? When you celebrate things, you sometimes feel like you are boasting, but it's not. Being proud about something, there's nothing wrong with it. You have to be proud about the things that you are able to achieve and accomplish.
So for everyone here today, let's do some celebrations now. Please, in Zoom, on Facebook, on YouTube, please start sharing your celebrations. We'll share ours while you guys are sharing yours. Rosie, would you be a dear and help us read the ones in chat here? I just realized that might make us
absolutely. Do I need to
okay?
pin myself? Do you want me to pin myself or just read? Do you want me to pin or just read?
You can pin yourself.
You can pin yourself.
Of course.
Of course.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
That doesn't
There
sound...
I am.
I just pinned you too.
Oh, okay.
You're all good.
Never mind. You did it. Speaker.
So I'll leave the
okay.
ones. You do Zoom and we'll take care of the other ones.
Okay, we've got Patricia finally fits into size 10 jeans.
Woohoo!
Laura from Vancouver, I'm finally back on track, down 1.5 pounds. Oh my God, they're moving fast. You people go fast. Oh, I lost it. Hold on.
Lisa H 6.2 this week. I'm looking at YouTube right now to see if I can have any celebrations.
And for Markham did over 100,000. What happened? That's weird. My computer just did the weirdest thing.
100,000 steps in 5 days for Anne.
Maureen achieved 100 pounds off total. Right on. Amazing.
Wow.
Debbie Gross here is I'm back at goal after a year of not following the program. That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
La la la.
Laura and Lady Tampa both, Lady Lampa both said they attended the retreat. They both said it.
A bunch of people did the retreat.
Yeah, yeah.
Sarah has 12.5 to go to goal.
Awesome.
Heidi Lanson said, got to down 75 pounds as of yesterday morning. Wanda Foxier said, I had a minus 44 smart points and still stayed the same. Eek, I got a free pass.
Woohoo. Susan Hair Queen says down 1.8, walked an hour every day.
That's amazing, everyone. I love all these.
Jana, lowest in 3 years.
So you want to share ours, hon?
Yes, and Andrea's lost 20 pounds since January. That's
Matilda's
amazing.
3.9.
Matilda 3.9.
I'd like to share that Heather B allowed herself to acknowledge her emotions this week and was open about it with her friends and family and didn't bury it with food. That's huge. That's huge.
That's huge. That's a huge victory there.
Huge. That's insane. So love hearing that. I love when we hear these types of successes.
When you realize these things, it's amazing. Like, especially when you can actually discuss. We actually did a whole section today on just talking to people during the retreat. We touched upon that, and the fact that you have to open communication.
Yeah,
with
that
people.
you actually have to talk to people. We can never assume that what we think people know or what we want people to know if we don't tell them.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't tell people what you want or need, how can you even expect them to help you or support you in that sense?
And so for us, we weighed in yesterday. We released the video. So if you guys have seen it, we sang. You want to sing it again because it was fun? Oops,
no. I don't even remember.
I don't remember it anymore.
It's hilarious. It goes in and
out.
Like honestly,
but it's with "Oops, I Did It Again" for Britney Spears was our song, and I was down 2.5. I'm back at goal. I'm back at 171.7. I'm back at goal. Maybe not now. I had Thai food for dinner.
And I weighed in at 178.1, so I went down 1.1, so I'm a total of 98 pounds lost right now.
That's the journey.
Whereas we do this.
I cannot stress enough, and I'm going to keep saying this every week.
Someone asked how I did. Sorry. I went up. I gained this week, but I had a weird week. My meeting was canceled. Yeah. And so I didn't eat my emotions through it, which was what I would normally do. I get pissed off and say, screw that, and I'll eat. This time, I'm not really stressed. The number really for me, it doesn't matter. I'm here, I'm doing it. As we all know, it's for life. And that's one measurement. I took a side-by-side picture of myself for side-by-side Saturday from a year ago to today. I'm 10 pounds different. I look smaller now than I did than I did a year ago. So it doesn't really matter. It's just a measurement. It'll eventually happen. That's where I'm at this point.
Well, It's true, Rosie. You're right, because that's exactly it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was actually trying to say myself, where it's not about this. No, that's okay. It's just not about the scale anymore. Like, it's so funny that I sit here, and I'll be honest right now, guys. If it was me and Nick, we wouldn't weigh in every week.
No, we wouldn't.
We wouldn't videotape this and weigh in every week. But we want people to realize that it's not about weighing in anymore. There's so much more than the weigh in. We want to weigh in because it's being accountable, but at the same time,
it doesn't
stress us out anymore. And by making that whole mental shift to saying, I am not going to let that stress of the scale weigh me down, because that's what it does. That stress weighs more than any other weight you can put on. Putting so much emphasis on saying, I need to be at a specific number prevents you from getting there sometimes, a lot of times.
So before we go talk about the retreat, I did want to say we had a recipe come out yesterday. We've had a lot of good feedback about this recipe. A lot of people have been trying it. Someone actually tried it today and said they loved it.
So that kept better than banana bread.
It's a banagel. So if you have not heard or seen that recipe yet, it is on our website or on YouTube. It's called the banagel. It's a bagel made with banana. And it tastes amazing. You can actually toast it after it's done. It's 1 point per half. So a full bagel is 2 points. And we love it. We actually make it all the time. Jean-Luc's also learned how to make donuts with Flourish.
Flourish. I'm trying to find a name for that.
Kim has tried it. Kim has tried them and she loves them. So we'll be releasing that at some point too. We're working on a lot of recipes right now, because that's the summer. That's what we do in the summer. We film recipes, we film hacks, we film videos. That's when we start doing all that stuff. So that'll be coming back soon.
Thank you so much for helping
us out,
Rosie. As always. And I like when Rosie always talks about how that scale is no longer drives her. And it's when you get that realization, it really goes a long way. It really does.
So, Power 3 Retreat. You want to dive in? Okay, so I can only say one thing about the Power 3 Retreat, and it's this.
That's not even saying anything.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's so high-pitched, they can't even hear it. Like, that's what I mean. We came in, though we did the first one in January, as you guys all know. That was our trial run. This one was a full-blown retreat version our vision of what we wanted to build based on the first feedback. So some people saw the first retreat and the second one. Some people just joined the second one. So they were very similar in terms of some of the content. Half of the content was similar, but then we had some new things added on. So Friday night, we started with a launch party. We invited everyone to Zoom. We had some prizes giving away. We kind of gave everybody instructions. There was a workbook that people got with 80 pages of different information, some games in there, some information about the sponsors, some information about the presenters. And so we did that, and then we followed that with a dance party.
We had a huge dance party on Friday night, which was so much fun. We actually
Did
took selfies
with everyone.
Whoever wanted a selfie.
Whoever wanted to, yeah.
And it was so weird to say, let's take a virtual selfie, but it was so fun to see the excitement of getting that feeling of being with people. We projected everyone on our 65-inch TV, and so they were lifelike. It was like, wow, I'm in the room with like whoever this is.
So we had Antonetta there, we were here, and then the other person there, we just like, okay, next person, let's take another selfie. It was fun. And Jean-Luc also flashed everyone.
I flashed everybody. So it was a pajama dance party.
Yeah.
So Nick and I sleep in the buff.
Yes.
But Jean-Luc and Nick were smart and had boxers on.
No, I had shorts on under my robe.
Oh, I had my boxers on.
Yeah, he had boxers on.
I was in my boxers. And so we had 2 cameras set up.
And
Jean-Luc was only thinking of the one camera.
So he went like this at the other camera,
and
like
I was
this.
Shaking
but
it
the other camera, he was like this in front of it, basically.
And I had no clue at all. And then they're like, the camera is on. I closed the robe very quickly, and a few people got some interesting looks. Thank God I was wearing underwear. That's all I'm going to say is thank God I was wearing underwear.
He won't do that again.
Never again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he learned his lesson. He'll never do that again.
I did.
So that night was finished. We actually ended up staying up late that night. We stayed up till like 1 a.m. we thought, I think, right?
It was like 1 or 2.
We stayed in Zoom till 1 a.m. just conversations, meeting people. That's one of the things we love about the retreat is that it feels like you're in person. And I don't know if anybody's here today who agrees with that. I can see people at the top of the screen. Okay, so Janet's shaking her head. It does feel like you're in person. We try to make it almost like you can chat with people. Your Zoom room's open. We try to use Facebook group rooms, and it didn't work that well. So we pivoted and did Zoom. So
and it's almost creating that virtual world in person, in live and virtual, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. So the next thing we did was the next day was our Saturday. We had a body, started a day off with a body. Then we had our first days of sessions of discussion. So Antonetta spoke about the power of saying yes. We had Cindy who spoke about mental health. And then we ended the day with laughter classes. I'll just do this for those who know.
Laughter classes.
Laughter classes.
With Effie and Denise.
It was so much fun.
And we all became laugh-leets.
Yeah, laugh-leets.
We all became laugh-leets.
And then that night we had games night, which we actually used Zoom to play 3 games. 2 Truths and a Lie. We played 21 questions and Never Have I Ever drinking game. We actually had a drinking game. And then we shared stories, just funny stories of our past, favorite things that happened. Then today we had 2 more sessions. One was moderated by us about the positive self-talk and turning off the noise. And then we finished with Kieran talking about feeding your health. And what was cool is that last time we did the retreat was all condensed in one day. It was all Saturday mostly. And then this time we spread it out to 2 days. We had nighttime activities. And I think the general consensus was that it was enjoyable. But we have people in chat right now.
A bunch of people in chat.
Who
so let's
actually
talk to people.
So,
and you can talk about the retreat or
not, whatever
you'd like tonight. There is no specific topic this evening.
Hi, Janet.
Hi guys. Oh my God. The retreat. I did not go on the first one. I went on this one and I didn't know what to expect because I've never been to a live retreat, let alone a Zoom retreat. So I had
heard you say you had never been to a retreat earlier today, but I didn't realize you had never gone to any retreat before. Wow.
Unless you count when you're a teenager and you go to summer camp, it's not the
same.
It's not even the same. So I had no idea what to expect. I mean, I laughed my ass off. I cried my eyes out. It was just so raw and so inspiring and so powerful. And okay, hold on. Sorry.
It's okay, Janet. I know it was a very emotional weekend. I cried like a baby at one point. We all had our moments of crying because a lot was shared. It was a very safe space, so everybody got to talk about very deep, dark secrets, things that people are dealing with, and it opened up a lot of dialogue that was very deep for a lot of us. So go ahead, Janet, please. Just cry if you need to. Don't worry, okay?
I've been doing this all weekend, you guys. You'd think I would not be doing it right now. Between you two and Antoinetta and Kim and Rosie and Matilda and Karen and oh my God. I mean, yesterday I had to continue like grocery shopping because I went out early Friday, and I mean Saturday, and I knew Saturday and part of today I would be missing a few things. So I'm sorry I missed like the laugh thing, because I, after crying, I could have used the laughing. But to thank all of you isn't even enough. It was just, if this was actually a live retreat, this would have been, I mean, this is what I picture a live retreat to be. And for you all to do all the time and all the effort and all the energy, for all of you to do what you have done for all of us for Fridays, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I can't even express my gratitude. I shared things that I've never shared here, but it was just, I can't wait for the one in the fall, because I'm already planning my weekend, whatever that is. But from the bottom of my heart, all of you, thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
thank
you
you,
so
thank
much,
you,
Janet.
Thanks so much. And
You-
thanks for coming. Like, that's another thing I want to
Thank
say. The 114 people who registered, thank you for registering.
And I
Thank you.
also want to let
Thank
the
you.
people who weren't able to come, we completely understand. We do not think, oh, I can't believe people
Yeah,
aren't
no.
making it. We get everybody's situation is different. Everybody has different times and periods in their life. So please do not feel, we are fully understanding that everybody has something that goes on in their life that they can't control.
Yeah.
And it's great when you can get together with people to be able to get that, but you're still here tonight with us, and we want to make sure that everyone feels the love. So
Thank you.
thanks again,
Thank you.
Janet.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Janet. Love you too. So next is Jose. I think I'd be used to this by now. I've been doing it all weekend. Hi, Jose.
Hi.
How's it
You
going?
know, I've been putting my hand up and my hand down and my hand up and my hand down. Just want to say thank you, because it was hard for me to share what I shared.
Yeah.
I was very emotional about it. I haven't talked about it at all. It was very hard. I thought I wasn't going to be emotional because I was in the moment when I did share about my partner. And I can't even say how much it helped me.
Oh, I can see it in your
say
face.
it.
I can see it in your
Just,
face.
I can't even say it. I cried and I cried. And even after I stopped, I went on. I had a major migraine after. I haven't even said it to my best friend, because for me, it's like, he is the most important person right now, because today was a very bad day for him. He hasn't even gotten up today. I made him eat a little bit of soup because it's a very bad day today. But it gave me so much strength to talk about me, because it's more important for me to focus on him than to focus on me. But anyway, I don't know if I can say thank you for letting me just to put me on the planet in this, to say that.
You know who you need to thank, Jose? Thank yourself.
You said yes.
You thank yourself, because it took the courage to actually just say it out loud. And now that you said it out loud, it's out there. It's not a secret for you anymore. You were keeping it a secret from yourself, even.
Yes.
By saying it out loud, now you're like, I can now start looking at ways to deal with this and how to make it work for me. And that's what the goal was there, is making the decisions to help you in the long run, to make things.
And if this retreat wouldn't have been on Zoom, I wouldn't have gone, because I'm not leaving the house. The only time I leave the house is for groceries, because there's no way I'm leaving him.
Wow.
So if there's a good thing about this COVID, is that you did this retreat on Zoom, because that's why I was here this weekend. So thank you for that.
Our plan is, when we do the one in the fall, if it's permitting for us to be in person, there will always be a virtual element to our workshops and our retreats. We never want to exclude anyone. So people we had someone join us from the UK.
The UK was
actually at the retreat, and it was great to have someone in a different time zone. She didn't have to fly across the ocean to come to this. She was able to join in whenever she wanted. The things she couldn't do because it was late at night for her, she watched it the next day because everything was recorded, so she could join in on everything the next day. So there'll always be, we always plan to have a virtual aspect to most of our retreats, maybe not all, but most of them, because we realize the potential and the importance of this to bring people together. I'm so glad you got what you
and
got.
one more thing I'd like to say is,
you
know, sometimes you tend to forget, because we have been together for 25 years. I forget the lady's name this afternoon that she was talking about her husband, and you know that for me, after 25 years, when I started with Richard, I was at 278 pounds, and he loved me at 278 pounds. And she made me realize that he saw me and he loved me at that weight, and he always saw me for who I am. And, she made me realize that to him, it didn't realize how big I was or how small I was. He never, ever criticized me for my weight. And I think I never stopped and realized how lucky I was for that, and when she said that, I just, I thank God for him. And I just want to say un jour à la fois. And yesterday I stopped and I just said, that's what I try and focus now, is a day at a time. I'm with him now, and like he's ready to go, and I just want to keep him for as long as I can. And that's all.
What you said there, cherish the moments you have with him right now.
Cherish
the moments you have with him right now.
That's what I'm focusing on. And thank you again for this great weekend. Thank you.
Glad you were there with us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
So Nisha's next.
I'm at a loss for words. So.
Yeah, because we've been getting messages and the feedback, but now hearing it live, it's a little, it does warm the heart. Like it's what we wanted. Like we wanted to have this weekend be impactful. We wanted people to leave and feel that they can do anything they wanted.
Nisha froze on us. Nope. Yes. No. Yes.
Okay,
no.
So I'll come back to.
We'll come back to you, Nisha. Okay.
So I'll go with my screen. Lynn Bordage. Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
Hi.
I get nervous when I have to talk, but I was at the first retreat, and that one was mind blowing. I thought it was amazing, and that it was just well put together. But this one blew the charts. It was like the information, like the mental health portion of it. Oh my God, I cried. And then we laughed. And then they were longer sessions, and it didn't seem like an hour long. Oh my God, it was like, already? It's done already? Like, we want to continue, honestly. And the fun, like the parties and the chat rooms, and we all chatted till wee hours of the morning. You guys, you know what? Don't doubt yourselves when you say, "Yeah, I'm not sure." Make sure everybody likes it. It was amazing, and I just want to say that. And everybody, you're just all friends. Like it just makes me happy.
Thank you so much.
We need that happiness right now. We need to feed that happiness. It's more than just food. It's these connections that we've built. And something that I really realized a couple weeks ago is we used to go to one workshop a week to see the one person that sat beside us and maybe the few people that sat in front of us.
Once a week.
We are now doing 5 to 6 workshops a day.
That's right.
A day, some of you. So can you imagine how much you actually know these people more than you would know a lot of other people? These are actually now become coworkers in a certain sense, more than friends even, because you're with them all the time. Like when you're with coworkers,
friends more than coworkers.
Friends more than coworkers, but you're with coworkers even more than with friends sometimes. So it's that relationship, and we've created these bonds that are going to be,
and you feel like family. Like we just love all you. You're just amazing.
Thank you so much, Lynn.
Thank you.
Nisha's back.
Hi, Nisha.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So what I wanted to talk about was, again, the weekend was so fantastic, but there was a moment on Friday during the launch party, which, during the dance party, which really meant a lot to me.
Oh,
Oh,
see,
we
she
lost
her.
Nisha again.
Yeah, we lost Nisha. She lost connection. She completely left.
Aw.
Well, when she comes
Yeah,
back.
when she comes back, we'll make sure we get her again. Hi, Mary. Hi,
Hi.
Mary. How are you?
I'm not a talker online either, but I'm a bit like Janet. I didn't know what to expect. But I needed some motivation and to get refocused. I've been feeling derailed lately. And at first, I didn't even put my video on. And then the next day, I put my video on, and I even spoke last night. So it's such a safe environment. And my aha moment, of course, my phone rings. My aha moment was today when somebody said, I'm not being selfish, I'm being self-full. And that was my aha moment today. And because I felt selfish all weekend, taking the time to attend when I needed to do many other things. But it has revigorated me and recharged me and made me talk online. So
I love it. I love it.
thank you for all of that and all the wonderful people I met this weekend.
Oh, Mary, thank you so much for sharing. And I love that you've blossomed in your
Yeah.
own way. You went from
You said yes.
You said yes. You went from a closed environment with 100 people to coming here tonight to saying, wow, if I can do it with them, I can do it in other places too.
Thank you so much.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm a loss for words, to be honest.
And the self-full is a huge aha moment for me
us too. We wrote it down.
I was like,
I wrote it down. Yes.
Because guess what? It's okay to be full of ourselves. I'm gonna say it. It's okay.
Instead of fish yourself. Fish yourself. Thanks,
again,
Mary. Okay, so next we have Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Jean-Luc. Hi, Nick. I hit
how's it
10
going?
pounds. I got my charm
Yay!
yesterday at my workshop.
That's
and I got
awesome.
my vaccination. I was this close to signing up for the retreat, but I would have fallen asleep Friday night during it. And I didn't want to do that to you guys. I was so tired. I was in bed at 9 o'clock.
That's perfectly fine. And
I feel so bad because I really wanted to do it.
There'll be other ones. There'll be other ones. So don't worry, Barbara. And it's not just you. There's a lot of people. There's other people who said they were going for surgery and they couldn't come. And we don't want people to feel bad because they can't come. That's not what we want to do. We want this to feel like you want to come because you want to come.
And you can make it. You know what I mean?
If you can't make it,
right,
you have
true.
Right? It's.
But you made us think of something, Barbara, because
in Canada, in Ontario
right now, we found out that Rexall pharmacies, if you
and GTA, in
Toronto,
the
Toronto area, if you put they have an actual website. If you put your name in, you can actually register for the vaccine, which we did.
I couldn't believe it. In New York, it is so hard to get a vaccination.
Oh. It's
so
even hard in Canada. We're only at the 70-year-olds in Canada, or the 90-year-olds.
50 and up came up this Tuesday, and I'll be 54 in July.
Right.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna just get on early and see. About 10:30 Tuesday, they said, we have times this Thursday at a college near where my job is. And I actually walked to the college because my brother's battery died.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like exercise.
So then he picked me up. Yeah, I got some activity in 70-degree day. I didn't mind.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. And I know that you were trying to get your
and
your
you
goal,
got it. I'm so proud
that's
of
amazing.
you.
So thank you for sharing.
Right. And congratulations to you guys with your
thank you.
And so what we loved about the Rexall idea too, just to remember, for those of you who don't know, if you sign up for the Rexall waiting list, what they do is an hour before they close, they call to see if you can get there within a specific amount of time.
It's not when they close. It's
if
there's a free appointment, say someone doesn't take their appointment and they have free slots, they'll call you if you're able to come in within an hour. they'll call you and say, are you free at 3:00? And if you are, you can go in and get your
And
vaccine.
get your vaccine.
So we signed up for it because we want to be able to see people again. I want to see my mom. It's been since September last year. His mom too. We want to get ours, so we signed up. So whenever they call us, we're just gonna drive over and get it done. So and maybe we'll get to see people soon too.
Yay!
Like real people, not just on video. We'll be able to touch.
Claudia.
Oh my god.
She's like, what are you guys doing? You guys are weird.
Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Tired.
I believe it. I totally believe it. Amazing. I've done retreats, and I am a people person. I am all about the energy of people and being in front of people and hug. I'm the shit out of you guys. When it yes, because that's who I am. So I did this because I needed to do something. You know, I'm working through all this. So it's like, okay, thank goodness, because it kept some sense of like normal. Right. You know, I'm going to work every day. I got to get up. There's a routine, you know. And I thought, oh God, I can't stand online. This online stuff, horrible. Yeah, it's horrible for me. I can't somebody, I can't like see their expression or even feel the energy, like so different. This was very well executed, and the energy was amazing. Yeah, it was like cool.
Oh, thank you
so much, Claudia.
Yeah. I love that you said the energy was good, and it's almost like you felt like you were with people.
Well, yes. Yeah, which is very hard to do when you're not around people. Courage. There was courageous people. There was lots of crying. There was huge laughter. There was all conversation. I do have to say I was a little disappointed today that the chat room didn't work out. But what a little glitch. What a little glitch to have to worry about.
And we are going to fix that for the next one. You guys have given us a lot of ideas.
Because
have that fixed.
There was huge connections. I mean, in those chat rooms, like, yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Claudia. And we had an amazing time hanging out with you last night.
Oh my God!
The late crew, right? The late crew.
You know us.
Yeah, the way late crew. That's way later than my bedtime. That's for sure.
Well, we went to bed at 3 last night. 3 a.m.
I know.
Very late for us. Yes, very late for us. But we stayed up till 1 in Zoom with everyone, and then we logged off, and we couldn't fall asleep. We were so wired. What's been happening is we've been so like, when you build something, and I think that's what it is. When you build something and you're not sure, and I know everyone's saying you guys shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry about what you do. You guys are good at this, but we still worry because we're not sure, right? And so to have the feedback that you guys say that what we worked on became what we envisioned, it feels like we accomplished something amazing.
Yeah, that thought process and your conversation had to continue the two of you after you left all us, just to like kind of finish your evening. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, kudos to you. I love you guys.
Oh, thank you, Claudia. We love you too. We had so much fun. Like, I mean, I can't wait to see you and Sarah at one point someday.
Me too. In person is going to be a riot.
Thank you so much, Claudia.
No, thank you.
Nisha's back, so let's try Nisha again.
Let's see.
Hi, Nisha.
Hi.
Hey, 3.
Perfect. So it worked. So as I was saying, Friday night during the, during the lunch party, being able to request a Bollywood song was so awesome. But what happened while I was dancing, and I wrote that in the chat after, when Jean-Luc looked at me dancing and he spotlighted me, and I was like, and I'm dancing and he's like, I wish I could do that. And, for me, that's the first time somebody other than my friends or my family has said to me, like, my own dancing, that like, you're that like you're that good at what you do and it's okay. Again, that whole
Like,
thing
how does
that
she move her hips?
you know, yeah. And I've had instances like I can tell you a story in university where dancing in groups, like it's taken me a long time to forgive people because I was in a group and you know I got fitted for an outfit and everything and we were going to go to a competition and I went for the fitting. And then I get a phone call and one of the girls in the group is like, are you, you know, can you sit down? And I'm like, you know, and I've made friends with these girls. I've worked so hard to make friends and they're like, we don't want you in the group anymore. So I had to live with I worked so hard to make friends. And then on top of that, you're telling me that I'm not okay to move the way that I move. Like it took many years of just, you know, like everything I've done, I had to swallow it. I had to say to myself, I'm okay. I'm okay. This is just their way of thinking. And it was really hard. But for you to say that to me, like on Friday meant the world to me. It meant so much to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Because it was beautiful and it was heartfelt. And
Jean-Luc loves Bollywood dances and music. He loves it. He loves that kind of music.
And so when you were there, and I can just see how happy you were dancing.
I missed that. I was in the room, wasn't I?
I don't know where you were. I was like, I gotta spotlight this girl because there ain't no other Bollywood dancer that's gonna Bollywood it like Nisha can Bollywood it.
I was in the Facebook rooms. I was trying to fix the rooms at the time.
I was actually looking and trying to mimic your movements, and I was not doing a good job.
You know, and when I'll tell you, when I look at the Bollywood, so on Saturdays now, because of your guys' Saturday dance parties, I made Saturdays like Bollywood dance workouts in the morning. Like I do it by myself, but I have to look at the way somebody moves. Like even with Antonetta, I look at the way her feet are positioned, whatever, because I want to try to copy it. But then, you know, of course she says, you do you. And, you know, but some part of me is like, I want to get to the point where, so it really meant a lot to me. And I really value both of you. Thank you. That was just so amazing.
Thank you for sharing that, Nisha.
And I can't wait to talk to you on Friday.
Yay!
Have you met Nisha?
Have you met Nisha?
We're gonna get to know Nisha a little bit more.
Thank you so much.
Goes to show you that I did not do that thinking that it would impact Nisha as much as it did. So I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did.
Paul's like, whoa, I'm on camera. I'm ironing.
Mask?
You are right. I'm ironing all my masks. You know me well.
I was like, they're masks. She's ironing her masks. I love Paula.
I have to multitask. It's been a busy weekend.
Really? You don't say?
I just want to say, I mean, I can reiterate what everybody else was saying, but for anybody that's maybe didn't join the retreat and is kind of having major FOMO, fear of missing out, if you want to sign up for the next one, you don't have to attend every event. I think that really needs to be clear to people, because I had my son's birthday on Saturday. So we had people come in and hang out in the backyard and knock on the door. And I just left the camera and just went and hung out and then came back. And so because for a lot of us to commit to a whole weekend, I nearly didn't sign up because it was going to be almost too overwhelming. And then I made the decision that it was okay just to attend what I could attend and when I could attend it, rather than commit to a whole weekend. You know, I'm a busy family mom, and you sometimes can't give a whole weekend. But that you set it up so perfectly, and this way, and I know you've recorded everything, so the bits I missed, I can go back and watch. So thank you for doing that. And I think for anyone that was feeling that they had to attend every minute of every hour, that you don't have to, that you can pick and choose, or something, you know, if maybe the mental health part was just too much for you to cope with, you could have left. And I think that's the part that needs to be reiterated, because the connections you made.
We try to highlight that, and we try to keep saying that everything's streamed. You can watch it later. We had some people message us that they got sick this weekend, and it's okay. And every single thing we did, from the launch party to the body class to every conversation, the games night was actually live streamed to a private Facebook group that only attendees got to join. So what that means is that tomorrow, say you missed the laughter class, you can actually go back and watch it and do the actual session from scratch without having to, be there at the exact time it happened. That's one of the cool things we've designed as part of this retreat.
And I love that you brought this up, Paula, because it's so true what you say. When you go to a retreat weekend, there's usually a block of schedules and there's no way that you can even attend every single session.
Yeah.
Some retreats you can't because there are too many. So understanding that it's okay to pick and choose the ones that you want to attend is fantastic.
You did the perfect job of uniting us all, so that when I did step away, I didn't feel like I'd miss anything. It was so perfectly done. So I really hope everybody takes the opportunity next time to join you, because it's a valuable life lesson. And I'm just going to do the quote that I took away from it. I took so much away from it, but for me, it was choose with awareness, not with habit. And I found that, it was related to food, but choose with awareness, not habit. And I think that can carry on in our whole lives. The way we drive somewhere, the decisions we make in our everyday lives. So choose with awareness, not with habit. That was my takeaway of many things. And I just want to say thank you on behalf of everybody who attended. I know you guys did a lot of work. And so thank you so much.
It's funny. We actually talked yesterday about the fact that I think it was with Jana. We felt weird that we go to see you guys for our workshops, and now you all WW coaches coming see us. It was very weird.
Like a role reversal.
Yeah, role reversal.
Like Sunday nights, we're used to seeing you guys here. And it was different in that environment, but it was fantastic. We love that we loved that everybody gained something from the weekend. That's exactly what we want. Even if it's the smallest little thing.
And I see a lot of people in chat commenting about, we're working on it, guys. Power 3 shirts. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Our work. There's a few people that have asked for them. So
we're also working on a new newsletter. So I spoke to this at the retreat. Our newsletter was me emailing everyone. That's how it worked. I would actually add email addresses and email everyone. It was a lot of work. We're up to 300 names on that newsletter. So what we decided to do is we're actually going to buy a service to actually run a newsletter, pay for it, because it's too much work to do on my own. And so we're going to actually send out that link again to everyone who wants to be advised about the next retreat. And we actually might even start sending emails sporadically throughout the year with different things on it, about what we're working on, things that we're doing, so that you guys can get more information about what's coming up. And one of the things we also want to make sure to touch upon, yes, we're planning one for the fall 2021, but we're still planning a trip to Mexico, 2022, February timeframe.
Antonetta said it, 2 planes, one a body plane,
one
Wellness
Warriors
game,
plane.
and we're all flying to Mexico, and it's going to be a party.
Yeah, and that's basically what you guys saw happen at the virtual retreat. We want to recreate at a destination in person, using kind of the same kind of tricks that we have, the same kind of topics that we talk.
There will be more me time, in me near me on the beach, you near the pool, but a lot of us time too, so we can actually
meet each other,
enjoy that energy that Claudia was talking about, that when we actually are in a group together.
So we'll go with Arlene.
Hi, Arlene.
Hi, everybody. So just want to point out this wine glass.
I saw you drinking out of it yesterday.
So yeah, the last 2 nights have been Passover in addition to doing the retreat. I haven't drank alcohol in over 3 years, and I'm really, really enjoying my wine tonight. So I have a few things, and I'm actually quite exhausted. But here we go. So hang on with me, guys. I've done a lot of retreats in my life, a lot. I'm gonna just where these been talking about. And before this retreat started, I promoted it on my own personal page as it was going to be fun, inspiring, and engaging. And it was just that. And it was energizing, uplifting, connecting. Did was you took that feedback from the first retreat and you ran with it. And I mean ran with it. The body, we got a body. We were integration of people speaking throughout the sessions. You integrated that in a perfect way. The games night, fun, fun, fun. You, they say in teaching, well, there's a couple of things we say in teaching. First of all, if you build it, they will come. The second thing we say in teaching is, takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to raise an adult. I'd just like to point that out. We are a village here. We are a village of like-minded, heart-minded people who have come together to support each other. And what you three created and what I heard throughout the weekend, you provided, Jean-Luc, Nick, Antoinette, you provided a warm, inviting, safe environment for people to take the risk and share. And share people did, and we cried and we laughed, and it was incredible. It was incredible. Did I say everything I wanted to say? The other thing I wanted to point out that I asked the question before, if someone wanted to access this retreat after the fact because they have heard how amazing it was from someone else, you can still register and have full access. Am I correct in saying that?
Correct. Yeah.
So if anybody out there didn't have an opportunity to attend this retreat, you still have the opportunity to feel that experience that we felt. So thank you for providing that safe environment for us all.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Arlene. That was very beautiful, very heartfelt, and it came from the heart. And it's so nice to have so much amazing support from every single one of you. Like, we can't thank you enough for
trusting us.
No,
first
not
of
even.
All.
No,
you all paid $55 to trust us to make sure you guys would have a good time. And that's the thing. You guys trusted us with that, right? Because it is money. It is money.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. I've been to retreats that cost a way lot more than $55. This is a drop in the bucket for the self-investment on your own self-worth, your own self-esteem, your growth. This is a drop in the bucket for what it means. And I know the kind of planning and hours it took to put this together. And kudos. I can't say anything else.
Greatly
Thank you so much, Arlene.
Thank you.
We appreciate the feedback and the love. So we are at time tonight. I will talk with everyone after we hang out. So please don't lower your hands. We want to hear you guys talk as well. So please keep your hands up. Like we said, yes, if you want to buy a ticket to see the content, just send us a message. You can still buy a ticket. The way the retreat works, yes, it is only on Facebook. So the way it is run is that our Zoom room was live streamed to the Facebook group.
Facebook group.
So everything we did was actually live streamed there. So everybody that came, like Paula said, if you missed, session 2, session 3, you can actually watch them tomorrow. You don't have to actually be there the weekend. You can watch anything you want. So if you missed the entire retreat and you're like, oh, you know what? I've heard so much good things about it. I need this. Reach out to us. We can get you a ticket, get you into the group so that you can actually look at the videos. If you need help finding stuff, we'll help you out. We'll send you the workbooks. You can actually participate in that as well. Just send us a message. We'll make it happen. Okay?
And then you can participate in the actual group with everybody else that's already there. There's things that people are
welcome
posting.
You. We'll welcome you in there. Yeah. We'll say, welcome so-and-so. Everybody welcome them. And you will get so much love. You have no idea how much love will come out when you get welcomed in that group.
Kelly here in the chat said, I had to rewatch for both retreats and still got a lot out of it, which is fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody.
So some updates for the week. So coming up on April 3rd Have You Met Wanda? Our next interview comes out on Saturday, April 3rd.
It's funny because in the video it says she's going to be with us on the 4th. That's not true.
She's on the
11th.
The 11th as our
We're
fireside
giving
chat.
a week for people to actually watch the video
This time.
before she actually comes and hosts with us.
Yes.
So
then on April 17th, we have You Met Nicole? Her video will come out, and then she'll be our guest on April 25th on Fireside Chat. In between, we have just the two of us, so you'll be, the between weeks is just the two of us. So sorry, guys, you're stuck with us.
Just the two of us.
We'll get better if we try. Just the two of us. Okay, and then this week we are visiting workshops on just Saturday. This week we're on vacation. This week we're taking a week off. But like we said earlier, we might pop into some workshops during the day in different locations. We're not announcing it, guys, because if we don't feel like it, because we're on vacation, so we're just gonna pop in. So if it's usually people who have requested it. So if you requested a daytime workshop in the past, we might pop into yours at some point this week. So next Saturday, we're in Charlottetown, PEI, Ottawa, Ontario, Carmel, Indiana,
Emeryville, California, and Sunnyvale, California as well.
So that's the 5 locations this week.
And next weekend is Easter Sunday.
Yes.
First of all, happy Passover for
happy
everyone
Passover.
as well. Happy Passover for this weekend. I want to say it again, Arlene, but I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not going to say it. So I'm going to stick with Happy Passover. I was trying to say it in, I believe, Hebrew, and I just don't feel comfortable enough to say it.
I had just tried to practice it. I can't remember myself either.
And also next weekend being Easter, there are no workshops on Sunday.
No, but we're here.
Sunday. But
we will be here
Sunday night.
Every Sunday. That's the one thing we always tell you. We're always here every Sunday. We don't disappear. We just like you guys too much. We need this. You guys don't understand. You're our workshop. Like, we need this every week.
Yeah,
it helps us keep going.
It keeps us motivated, and it keeps us just connected. Like, we love these connections that we've made. We love every single one of you so much. So hopefully you all have a great night. For those of you with your hands up, keep your hands up. We'll be back talking to you in just a few minutes. If you need more information or if you want to follow us, here's all our information on screen. Not yet.
It was on screen.
It was on screen. It's no longer on screen, but we're going to put it on screen in just a second here. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest.
All right, mailing address is there, and our email address is there as well. So if you need to reach out to us about the Power 3 retreat, just send us an email at that email or message us anywhere else, and then we will actually hear the actual, get your message and let you know what to do. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week.
Have a great week. Happy Sunday.